And it's funny how the sync is complete and it goes to the opening. Perfect. Perfect way to start off the video. Hi everybody, I'm MorozovianLP and I'm doing Retro Games Revisited. It's a series that started with Blood and Deception for doing Donkey Kong Country 2. And speaking of Blood and Deception, here he is.
I'm not Blood and Deception. I'm Dixie Kong. And I'm not in this intro.
Oh yeah, that's a shame.
No, they just didn't have a high enough budget.
Obviously, they didn't have.
Obviously, they couldn't even properly. You know, let the. They had to use an expansion pack. That's how bad their budget was. Obviously, budget was so bad that they packeted expansion packs for this game.
Yep.
Obviously, how we're playing it, we're not using the expansion pack because we're too pro for that.
We're not using the expansion pack. We're using what's called like flash memory or something. And before we start, you want in? He already knows this. Okay. That changes nothing, I guess. There is a story skip feature.
I never knew that.
I didn't either. That just makes me mad.
Is it an option to actually like? Is it an option to actually like skip it, or is it like so the cutscenes won't show up, or is it like an option to like start and it'll like skip it?
I think start and it'll skip it.
I don't know. The opening cutscene, I don't mind that because it's like
it's nostalgia.
Yeah, it's iconic. It's iconic like the Rugrats.
Yeah.
Like Del and Tommy. You know, Donkey and Diddy. Obviously. Now let's hope that, third time's a charm.
Third.
Yeah, I remember, like, we tried recording this a long time ago. And it did not work.
We tried recording this yesterday.
We tried that too, and that was the second time. We tried doing this like a year ago.
Oh yeah, I remember, and it freaking like, wow, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was really bad. Please, third time charm, please.
Oh, it will be a charm. It will be a blessing.
By the way, do you know how hard it is to find parrot sound effects on the internet?
Probably very hard.
You can't get a good squawk. It's almost impossible. Dude, look at these assholes.
They're just pelvic thrusting the water. What did the water do to them?
I don't know.
Or.
Hurrah.
Yeah, they're Titus O'Neilling it.
Titus O'Seal. That's great.
That was.
Titus O'Seal. What would Darren Young be?
Black Cena.
Well, we already knew that, but Cena with an afro now. Like we're gonna look back in like 4 years and like at this, and we're gonna be like,
why didn't I ever finish this?
No, we're gonna look back at this and we're gonna be like, damn, we made some really immature jokes. Oh, who am I kidding?
Yeah.
We are immature jokes.
Speak for yourself.
Jeez, harsh.
I am an immature travesty.
Oh.
There's a difference.
Man.
Oh wow, they're actually talking. I never actually knew they actually talked.
I didn't know I actually talked either.
Yeah, there's like
nobody on this ship. Just remember, nobody on this ship knows what they're doing.
Yeah, and freaking K. Rool is just doing the stanky leg.
And that's how Thanksgiving became a thing.
I thought you were gonna say that's how the Titanic fell.
Well, that's how Titanic sank too, but we don't want to go into detail there.
Yeah.
You know how many?
My question.
Do you know how many people died on the Titanic?
Yeah, how many people died on K. Rool's ship? Zero, because they're
not
all...
enough.
No people died because they're not human.
Exactly my point. Not enough. We're both right.
Bomb. You know, that island looks very salty.
No, so does K. Rool right now. Well, I mean, we're just looking at the back of him, but he's still pretty salty.
A salty crocodile.
You know what else is really salty?
Crackers.
Salt.
That's true.
That is also true. You know what is a very good snack?
Crocodile tail.
How'd you know?
I don't know. You know what's kind of funny to think about?
Pig.
No. The K. Rool's pet's pretty much twerking on his leg.
I'm confused. How exactly did he capture them if they're not on the ship? Like, you know, it's obviously, you know.
I think they're holograms. Really well done holograms.
Really well done holograms. But the question is, how did he capture them?
I don't know. And a light instrumental version of the DK theme. Squawk! DK, come quickly! They're gone! The banana horde is gone!
Squawk, nobody wants to get to the top of your shaft.
Exactly, especially with Samuel L. Jackson on it. You know what's kind of funny?
Nobody will get that reference.
that too. The fact that freaking this game pretty much starts out the same way as Donkey Kong Country, just without the capturing of the monkeys. You're trying to, you know, get the banana horde back.
Yeah. Except the placement of the Candy Kong's picture.
Yeah.
So what? Can somebody explain to me why, you know, Cranky is a mad scientist all of a sudden? Is that what he did with his off time? Was get his degree in Scientology?
Scientology is a religion.
Really?
Yes. What you're thinking of is a biochemist degree.
So he got his biochemist degree then.
Yeah.
He aced biology.
In biochemistry or something like that, biochemicals. Pretty much, he can make like the end of the world in like a vial.
A monkey.
Yeah, a monkey.
A monkey.
A monkey.
Do you listen to yourself?
A monkey.
A monkey.
A funky monkey.
A cranky monkey.
A brass monkey.
A chunky monkey.
Brass monkey, the funky monkey. Yeah, I don't need this. I'm good. No, I'm not.
You're not good. You're not good.
What are you talking about? Amazing.
Look at that. You have a fucking problem.
What do I have a problem? Yeah, you know, if you actually look at my camera roll, you can actually see my silhouette. So I guess you see a silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? No.
Maybe. Bro!
You know what sucks about doing this again?
But you gotta go all the way back.
Well, no, not that. That doesn't really suck as bad. The fact that all the stuff we talked about yesterday, we can't really talk about today because a lot of the stuff I kind of forgot. I mean, we talked extensively about James and Mike and how we find them to be like very underrated in terms.
They
of,
are very underrated. Yes.
Like, I mean, Cinemassacre is known for the friggin'
Being a video game nerd. But
yeah. But
One
then
thing,
there's
me
like,
personally, one thing I feel is very underwhelming about them is the fact that these people, you know, they're in some cases they're geniuses because they did something at a time where you wouldn't expect that. In 2004, when they first came out with the character, and when they did the website and they did all this, it was very very unique. There
mm-hmm,
wasn't another website like it at the time. But I
exactly.
mean, you also had that guy with the glasses, but
But like almost everybody after AVGN that did
there
those
were a lot of
sketch
clones. There were a lot of
that did those
clones.
sketch comedy like reviews were inspired by AVGN.
Hmm.
No one can say that they weren't if they're doing sketch comedy reviews
I
in
mean,
some
now
way
you got
or
to also
another.
think into the account that like there's so many people out there, that doing their own thing. There's so many video game, enthusiasts out there that he's kind of overlooked a bit now. I mean, yeah, he's still got a big fan base, but he's very overlooked.
Yeah,
You know, the thing is now, in a way, he wants to give from my point of view, it looks like he wants to give the nerd a little bit of a rest. After a movie, it's like, it's kind of like the Beavis. When you look at the AVGN movie, it's like Beavis and Butthead the movie. Where do you go after you make your own movie?
that's a good question.
Kind of hard to when you look at it.
Yeah,
So, I mean, I mean, for what it's worth, they're those videos are very informative.
absolutely.
I mean, and you look at some of the other content they post. Besides, obviously, besides the obvious one with the nerd, he wants to give something else a try.
And
Hence why
that's
he's always done Monster Madness yearly.
yeah, and why he's doing
Or James now.
James and Mike Mondays.
James and Mike Mondays as well.
Although I think James and Mike Mondays was more of Mike's baby, because they're always at his house, and there aren't, well, with the exception of a few episodes, I think. But for the most part, they're usually at Mike's house.
Something that really. Well, I mean, it's it's one of those things where you also think about it, right? And you look at some of the other content that James has posted with like Board James, and you think about it, and it's like, it's obviously a different take on gaming, which you don't see many people do board game reviews.
No.
Which is why it's the perfect idea. It's but the thing is, it's a short series and people aren't very into the idea.
Well, yeah, because I mean, if you really think about it, like nowadays, it is video games. Like in a time that video games are like one of the biggest forms of entertainment ever now. Like consoles now are home theater systems, pretty much.
But I mean, the thing about board games is it's a beautiful concept and it should be appreciated. It's much like it's like board games themselves. They're obviously not going to be around forever.
No.
Which is why the concept is so beautiful, because eventually that series will end. And as of this this moment, he did announce that it will be ending soon, which is a shame.
Yeah, it is a shame.
I mean, the guy's he's busted his hump for people. If I could think of one guy who's been around as long, you know, and who deserves, you know, the fans' praise. It is him.
Yeah.
And the guy, you know, he's gone out of his way to, he's paved the way for a lot of, you know,
For a lot of reviewers.
not even just reviewers, just people who play games.
Yeah.
People like, you know, people like, in a way, you know, you think about it, if it wasn't for, you know, someone like, you know, him, there wouldn't be a PewDiePie, there wouldn't be a Markiplier. Because
Well,
nobody would.
no.
There probably would be at one point.
Well,
but...
no. Those guys, that's a different influence spectrum. If we're talking about just reviews,
I mean, gaming videos on YouTube in general.
The thing is, James wasn't the only one that was doing it around that time. There was a community group that was doing it called Ratsupre.
Yeah.
They've been around forever, and
yeah,
that's where the Let's Play comes in.
Yeah, but I mean, like the thing though, is like if it wasn't for people like these who, you know, got people. Let's see, in some instances, people like, you know, like James has gotten people, you know, reinvigorated, really back into the, you know, it got him really back into playing games. Like, you know, if it wasn't for someone like him, a lot of people wouldn't, you know, probably wouldn't be, as, you know, a lot of, you know, the idea of gaming videos on, you know, on YouTube probably wouldn't be, you know, as big. I mean, the concept in general, I mean, gaming videos, like, you know, like, you know, he was one of the first. I mean, he's not, you know, he's not the most important, but he's up there.
He's definitely one of the first in terms of doing video game reviews.
That's for sure.
Like, I think IGN may have done it, but like, he was the one that really gave it its stride. He really was innovative.
One of the things that I, you know, always kind of respected about the guy was the fact that not only was he, you know, one of those, you know, really, you know, he's one of those, you know, the fact that he's one of those, not only just one of those really big gaming, you know, aficionados, but, you know, the fact that he does have other loves for, you know, things like movies and
board games
and board games. He's, you know, in a way, it's like he's a child at heart, but at the same time, it's like, it's the fact that he's a, you know, it's not just really like, oh, he's a child at heart. It's like he's a really, you know, nostalgic guy. Yeah, I want to say he's almost more nostalgic than the Nostalgia Critic.
I mean, you can definitely tell he has, like, more appreciation for everything that he does.
Even the bad things.
Yeah.
Very careful at how he, he's very careful at how he words his, you know, his scripts as well.
Mm-hmm. You know, all around, he is a freaking enjoyable. The AVGN is an enjoyable character to watch. James Rolfe is an enjoyable guy to listen to. Overall, Cinemaster is an enjoyable source of entertainment.
Yeah, it's always there. He's always he may have slowed down with content over the years, but it doesn't mean that.
But I mean,
like
that.
He's got his reasons, because you know.
I mean, that's the price you pay when you're one of like the originators behind the sketch.
Well, I mean, it's also because
he's
he's technically starting a family, and
yeah, that too, which is probably another reason why the whole James and Mike Monday thing is a thing.
Yeah, it's because he's local. He gives him a time to chill, and you know. I mean, obviously, it's, you know, because it's not as serious as like what the Nerd is supposed to be. Because considering it's like there's so much, you know, that that they have to go into. Like, in all honesty, though, like when it comes down to it, you know, I think it's also the fact that he realized he's like, yeah, you know, I might not be around forever, but you know, if you need content, there are other people for it. You know, like. That's why, you know, he kind of does, you know, the few, you know, like interactive videos with the fan base. As like even with the movie and whatnot. The fact that if it's kind of it's a good thing. He goes out of his way. He does what he can, and if somebody if somebody likes his content and wants to do a collab, and I'm pretty sure, like it's like if they're and it's like it goes for without saying, but he's done a lot of collabs with people in on like Channel Awesome and whatnot. I mean, just look at you may not like the guy, but Doug Walker, he goes out of his way to do quite a few co-ops.
Yeah.
He does, like it's kind of nice that they did more than just one, James and Doug. It's like, I'm like the he did the what was it, the Batman, the Batman one, with the Batman Returns, the video for that. I mean, that one was more of that was a more interactive one because Doug actually knew what to do in the game because he played the game. It's not like Evil Dead where he wasn't very good at it because he didn't really play the game before.
Also, I admittedly I wanted it to be a James and Mike one. I really did because I just had a feeling. I had a feeling that like I don't know. Again, this probably accounts to my biasness towards the Nostalgia Critic, but I just think Mike would appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't find the Nostalgia Critic to be, a bad source of entertainment. It's just sometimes it feels a bit over the top and it feels forced.
Yeah, that's probably like the best way to go about it. Like I'm sure he has
people watch Nostalgia Critic and be like, to hear him complain and scream about things, but and then when the Nostalgia Critic went away for that little bit of time, people complained. They didn't just cry, we want you back. It's like you kind of owe it to us.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I don't think Doug owes anyone anything. Though the reason that he did come back it kind of did feel as kind of selfish.
Why did he come back?
Because he wanted to try a new series with the thing called Demo Reel. It was like a legitimate video series,
Right.
And you know what happened?
No.
The series tanked.
Really?
Yeah, it tanked hardcore.
Damn.
It didn't go over well with the fans. They wanted Nostalgia Critic. That was, it's kind of like what goes on with like with WWE and the whole Daniel Bryan fiasco.
Yeah.
People hijack the views, and if they don't like it, they'll dislike the shit out of it. In this case, they just decided, you know what? If you're not gonna give us what we want, we'll just stop viewing, which essentially they did.
I think the problem with that is that Doug Walker is so associated with freaking the Nostalgia Critic. That's his character. Like that's like the thing that he's known for. Yeah.
If it was something like if it was done alongside Demo Reel, and it wasn't a giant send off to the character, kind of like as opposed to what the Nerd movie was. Like in all honesty, I could see it being with the movie with the nostalgia as opposed to the Nostalgia Critics movie. To Boldly Flee, and you have the Angry Video Game Nerd movie. If you have that, and that kind of felt like it could have been a proper send off. I mean, both of them seemed like they could have been really good send offs, but it seems like like It seemed like after that movie, he lost, what he was, what he wanted to do. Like he lost his the idea of what he wants to do, and he had no direction. But that's because it doesn't seem like he has a schedule.
Right.
I mean, Nostalgia Critic, they have Doug Walker has a schedule. He has to do a schedule for this because he's it's just kind of like a legitimate business to him. He's running a website. He essentially he's a businessman.
Exactly.
And that's the hard thing. He's a businessman, and it's that's literally how you have to look at it. And as much as you don't want to, that's kind of how you have to look at it. People I don't know, I appreciate the fact that he's been around for so long and he's giving people laughs, but when you feel that enough's enough, I think maybe it's time that you give it a little break.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think a video every 2 weeks or a week is, every week is a good idea.
Okay.
Unless it's something like James and Mike Mondays.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna ask. Does freaking Doug Walker actually do a Let's Play series?
No, he does, but he's based on, he's based on reviews. He'll do a review or an editorial every other week.
Maybe he should consider doing a Let's Play series. I mean, yes, it would be a little out of place, but I mean,
it would be interesting.
It would be a nice break. That way, the man doesn't feel like he's overdoing it.
Mhm. Yeah, but at that point, they'd be like, "Oh, you're copying AVGN." That's what the whole thing was for years. Remember, that's what there was a lot of hate going on.
Yeah. In the end, people can get over it though. Like, if they want content from Doug Walker, they should accept, something rather than nothing. I might not watch the guy, but hell, I could admit I'd rather have the guy do his series while not feeling burned out than to pretty much overwork himself to the point of lashing out on Twitter saying, you know what, Nostalgia Critic is dead. I'm not saying that's something he would do, but there's always a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, I respect him though. The fact that he's gone on with that character for so long. But I think both these people have shown us that that you can beat a dead horse and still make a bit of a profit. Or more or less beat a dead cow and still get milk. That's probably a better way to look at it. Milking the cash cow.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to go about it.
Except that, seems like both the concepts they can go on forever.
Yeah. Or, maybe Doug doesn't have to do a Let's Play series. What if he did something like a commentary,
He does do occasional commentary but only with his own videos.
I was gonna say he could do a movie commentary, like, some, like, public domain movie.
Dude, why doesn't he just do, why doesn't he just make a new character?
Because he's so engorged in the Nostalgia Critic, that might not actually do good for him in the long run.
Demo Reel 2.0.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, it's gotten to that point where maybe he just needs to the problem with modern Nostalgia Critic is that he has too many his concepts are kind of bad now. It's like Modern nostalgia critic, it's like, it exists, and it's like now, oh, you're doing the, obviously, oh, you're the nostalgia critic, and then all of a sudden, oh, you got all these sketches, oh. Hurry before you, before the, okay, I thought, yeah, there we go, it was,
I mean, there's a,
timer.
doorway, I just wanted to get this balloon over.
Balloons are nice.
I'll take the hit next to the watermelon. What?
You didn't die?
I didn't get damaged. That's fine. Shit. Turn. There we go.
Is it me or the camera angles kind of a problem?
They are. I wonder if I'll need Cranky's help. Oh, I'm not supposed to be here yet. I mean, oops. Get some bananas while I'm at it. And a coinage. I mean, that's always nice.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get up here? Huh? Oh. These guys.
Does the gamepad vibrate?
If I'm using it, yes. But since I'm not actually using it as a controller, it won't. I actually have more than enough to finish this level.
These conveyor belts are literally like the death. Well, they are the death of me.
I'm gonna see if I can at least make it up, like fully, and if I can't do anything here.
Dude, conveyor belts are like the worst thing in any game.
They're specifically worse in freaking platformers. Hate them.
You know what game they're really terrible in?
What game?
Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights.
Shit. Oh, screw it. I'm done. I'm out. See you.
That's a game I have a really big problem with because of that.
See you, you pink fatties. Hope you all die.
Fat Albert.
What was really the reward? Going up to
a coin.
there?
A coin.
No.
Or bananas. Bananas.
Yeah.
And you go into another room.
You know, I can save that for later. I'm outie 5,000 on this one. Shit.
I'll read your googly.
You Googleizer. Or did you not think I knew what a googly was? And it's still up. Ouch.
Who is your googly? Never heard of that coconut before.
Coconut?
Yes. A coconut is a googly.
Oh, I get it. You're trying to say ugly or something?
You googly. You googly motherfucker. How dare you, you googly motherfucker. You missed bananas over there.
I know what I'm doing.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I did this yesterday. I think I know.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Are you super sure?
Dude, I'm Charlie Sheen.
Damn. R.I.P.
R.I.P. He's still alive.
R.I.P.
To what?
Ripping pieces.
A really inept penis. Is that what R.I.P. stands for in terms of Charlie Sheen? Because now he can't really do it with anybody anymore. Because now everybody knows
really impactful penis.
Yeah, so impactful because it might have infected like I don't know how many women.
Really impactful penetration.
Really impactful, positive. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way actually. Just get everything open up. That's where you go down.
Cat, get out of here. Dude, my cat is like literally, like hopping on things he shouldn't be. The other, sometimes he'll hop on my amplifier and literally turn it on.
Wow.
And then I wake up and I have to like go turn it off. I'm like, no. Well, pardon, no, don't you understand?
No means no. You're googly.
So, speaking of which, are we just gonna sit here and not mention to the public about how like the old lady in this the old
Oh
con
yeah, the college
the college lady
the
from the
con
original
college lady
the con
is dead.
college lady. Yeah, the only person in the series to actually die
Yeah, canonically.
in any series.
Yeah. She
Who
passed
are
away.
these people? I don't even understand. What is their deal?
Hippopotamus. Yeah, that actually wouldn't surprise me if that was the names.
What's their purpose though?
You feed them bananas.
No, but I mean, like, why are they here? Why are they guarding this area?
You know, I don't know.
I know who you want to play as.
I want to play as Lanky Kong.
I'm play as Tiny.
Lanky Kong is so good. You can actually like cheat your way into levels you're not supposed to be in.
Unless they patched it.
I hope they didn't. That would actually suck.
I have to port it some way.
Well, I mean, you would think that they would have censored the "one hell of a guy" line in the opening song, but they actually didn't. But...
This Kong's got a funny face.
Laugh at that.
Dude, you know what else I laugh at?
What?
Misfortune.
What?
I don't know.
Just get to the corner right here. He won't touch you.
I don't know why I'm doing that. This is kind of funny. Do you know what we need to see the return of?
Chunky Kong.
Any Kong.
Any Kong?
Any Kong that isn't supposed to be
Any Kong that isn't a main story Kong. Digi Kong. We need a Digimon version of Donkey Kong. Digi Kong, Digital Kongers. I don't know.
thing,
Digital Monkeys Garlic.
I can see that being a thing though.
What, Digi Kong? I think that's actually like shit. I missed. Oh.
It's like I've seen some shit, man. Ooh.
There we go. Whew. I did a lot better than my run yesterday, though. That's for sure. I actually almost died against this guy.
Yeah.
But then again, that was from like so long of not playing it.
Yeah, like it's good, good practice.
Yeah.
This Kong has
Kong.
a funny face.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna start a petition. Nintendo. Get Grant Kirkhope to voice Donkey Kong again. Because he was the best Donkey Kong voice ever. I mean, the new Donkey Kong voice, it ain't bad. But it's not Grant Kirkhope. Grant Kirkhope gave Donkey Kong character.
Yeah. Just everybody, I don't know. It's nice that, you know, it's kind of hard in modern day, it seems, to give character to people.
Hmm?
I mean, you know, like, do you really think Splatoon has character? You know, backstory?
Look,
Hey,
she's dead. She's the dead professor.
Alright, is that what that flower there is for?
In memoriam.
In memoriam.
She was too young, even though she was like 83.
Dude, I wonder, I don't know.
You know what's gonna be sad? Cranky's gonna outlive all the Kongs.
Dude, Cranky's just not gonna die.
He's not. Everyone else is gonna die, and Cranky's just gonna be like, I'm still kicking you, son of a bitch.
Pretty much.
It's gonna
That'd be great. It's gonna be beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, they need to make a Cranky Kong game.
They need to make a Cranky Kong amiibo. I'd buy it.
Oh, God, yeah. Cranky Kong in the flesh. I think we're also less pressed for time this time around.
We are, but, you know, it's kind of hurting leaning towards the mic like this, so that way, like, it can get my voice without being, like, too loud.
Sure.
Plus, it's not a bad place to end the recording.
Just remember, though, he could fit through the bars.
He could. He's just lazy. He's not just clumsy. He's lazy.
Dude, he's got a funny face.
Oh, totally. And Squawk Shaft and whatever jokes we ended up making, I don't know.
Titus O'Seal.
Oh yeah, Titus O'Seal. Remind me to put Titus O'Neil's head on the seal from this game. I'm going to do that.
You are so going to do that.
I am. It's too good not to. But
I have to move everything. I hate that. I have to move everything.
But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this and listening to us ramble on about. We spent like most
things
of
we
this,
like.
We literally spent, I think, 90% of this video talking about AVGN and Doug Walker.
Well, you know, and what do you expect us to talk about? Donkey Kong?
No.
I mean, you know, there's only so much, you know, there's only so much Donkey Kong we can, exert ourselves with. It's kind of like, I don't know, what, the island has a really nice face.
No, it has a funny face.
No, it is a nice face. This Kong has a funny face.
Yeah. But, yeah, we hope you enjoyed this. If you did, you know, thumbs up, comment, and subscribe.
Tell us what you want us to talk about in the next episode.
Yeah,
if anybody watches.
If anybody watches.
You guys should watch.
I mean, yeah, why not? And, I don't know what to say for final words. I guess, you know, stay tuned for more retro gaming revisited and stuff.
You're still trying to get used to that name.
I am.
Retro Gaming Revisited. You should go watch more, and
yeah,
check out all our channels. You know, do all those things we love you doing, and we'll see you next time, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, my back.